welcome to Cooking with Cameron, coming to on the Fathering channel. Great to have you this week. Time to apron up, time to get into the kitchen. Let's have a go at a simple bite of chicken. Buttered chicken. Anyway, dads, let's go. Well, g'day, dads. As I said, it's great to have you in the kitchen this week. Now, Ruth's just got home from music practice this afternoon. She's decided to crash the scene, come and join us, have a bit of fun. And especially when I told her we're making buttered chicken.
I love buttered chicken.
You love buttered chicken, do you?
I love buttered chicken.
Oh, that's right, it's buttered chicken. Anyway, so I was sitting there and I thought, oh yeah, we've got plenty of time, don't have to rush things. Then when I looked at the recipe, we're going to let the chicken sit marinate for about 2 hours. So we're under the pump here, so it might not end up being marinated for 2 hours, but that's okay. So what I've already done, Ruthie, while you're on here, I've just diced up some chicken. So I've got thigh fillets. I've got 8 thigh fillets in here. So I've taken out a bit of the fat, but I love the thigh fillet. It stays nice and juicy, okay? So what do we need? We need some garlic in here. Oh no, I'll squish that. But can you measure half a cup of that into the half cup measure? So there's about 4 cloves of garlic. You never have enough garlic. Ready now, so we've got some Greek yogurt, we've got some garlic, we've got some garam masala, we've got some ginger, cumin, coriander. Now we put some chilli seeds in here. Depends on how hot you want it, how hot you put in here. We're just going to make it a mildish one. So I've just got some chilli flakes, so I'm just going to put a few in there so that it's not hot, it's just got a little bit of zing. That pinch won't do much. Good.
I'm not a spicy person.
You're not a spicy person. Dad's spicy though, isn't he?
Yes.
We've got some Asian friends, and they make up their own chili sauce, and it blows your socks off.
There's more than that.
One guy he'll suck on the teaspoon, and instantaneously his forehead gets wet. Instantly. It's amazing stuff. Anyway, now we mix that. Now we're going to just throw that in the fridge, cover it, put it in the fridge for about 2 hours. So we'll come back and talk to you shortly. Well, rightio, dads. We actually managed to get 2 hours of marinade in there. It smells pretty good, doesn't it, Squirty? Yeah. So I've got some oil nice and hot in there. Babe, can you just throw the onions into that? I'll just move this out of the way for a moment. We're going to brown off the onions. Oh, that's really hot. You right?
Yeah.
Just sprinkled it. Watch out, it gets hot. Bring that down just a little bit, okay? Yep, so we're going to stir this until it just changes colour, starts going clear. So see how they're starting to go a little bit lighter now, darling? Okay, so that's going what they say is opaque. Okay, not quite clear, but you can start to see through it. Okay, so it's not a solid white colour, that oniony colour anymore. So it's starting to brown, so let's throw the chicken in. And we're gonna cook this for about 4 or 5 minutes, and till it starts going a little bit brown. Okay. What's the honey? What we're gonna do now is we're just gonna push it flat. Okay, Dad. So, mate, if you could smell our house, you'd be pretty darn good, isn't it? Okay, so what are we going to do now, bub? We've got that's been there for about 5 minutes, nicely cooked up. Oh, hand. Do you want to pour in the stock? Now I use salt reduced stock. You might notice I don't put salt in anything. We get enough salt all around the place. And my personal thing is salt makes things taste salty. Plenty of chefs out there will tell you otherwise, and I'm not going to argue with them. That's just where I stand. We're going to pour all of that in. Now that's just a homemade tomato sauce. Okay. Now, Dale, I want to get the rest of that out. Can you go and put about that much water in there for me? Oh, that's way too much, but that's okay. What we'll do is we'll just go clean the bottle out. That's all I need. There we go. There. Stir that in. Now we just got to bring this to the boil and then reduce it back down to a low heat for 10 minutes. No, the cream goes in later. So we're going to put the lid on it.
Okay.
Put that lid on. And shouldn't take long to come to a boil. And then we turn it down and we leave the lid on and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Okay? Rightio, Dad. So that's been cooking down for about 10 minutes. Now I said to leave the lid on, and I've taken the lid off and I'm looking at it going, probably actually you want the lid off. Let some of the steam, let it evaporate down a bit. But that's okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to throw in our thickened cream. Okay. You want to stir that in and I'll scrape this out?
Yeah.
And that's the colour we're looking for. That's the butter chicken colour. Now while that's cooking, Dads, that's going to take about 5 minutes just to heat through and cook down a little bit more. So while that's cooking, Dads, we can just let it sit there now for a few minutes. We're going to bring it back to the boil, make it thicken down a bit. Now, butter chicken, that's an Indian dish, isn't it? Did you know that it's an Indian dish? No, you do. You learned something new. We're going to do some papadums tonight because it's Indian. Okay, just grab them from your local supermarket, nice and easy. Now there's a couple ways you can do them. You can deep fry them, you can put them in the oven, or you can put them in the microwave. Which way do you reckon I'm going to go?
Microwave.
That's right. 60 seconds in the microwave. It tells you on the back of the box. It's pretty simple. Put them around the outside of the microwave, bang it on for full tilt, 60 seconds, and they come out beautiful. How about while that's cooking down, how about we get into doing that? Okay? Rightio, boo boo. And to Dad's, that's thickened up just nicely. Now I've added about 20 grams of butter into there just to make it nice and shiny. So we're ready to serve up, I guess, aren't we? So we've got our rice, we've got our chicken, buttered chicken. Is it buttered chicken?
No, it's butter chicken.
Buttered chicken, that's right. We've got our papadums. Time to serve up, Dads. Time for you. Apron up. And what else are they got to go do?
Cook butter chicken.
Cool, have a go cooking with some buttered chicken. Take some photos, stick them up on social media. What are the hashtags?
Hashtag Father Project, hashtag Cooking with Cameron.
That's correct. Anyway, Dads, till next time, have a great time being a great dad.